What is going on, guys? My name is T-Bretz, and today we're back with another video. Right now we're going to be doing some GTA 5. I'm going to be giving you a tour of my garage, as well as testing out the Hydra for you guys. Basically, the reason I'm doing this is because for the past 2 or 3 weeks, Rockstar has been giving us some double XP and double money heists, which means I've been able to get tons and tons of money from this, and buy pretty much everything that I want. So yeah, I'm just going to give you this garage tour. It's got a ton of custom paint jobs that look ridiculous. I'm going to drive down, show you the Hydra, and everything will be good. So let's enter my garage. It's right here. This is actually one of the best apartments, I think. It's got the 10-car garage, as well as it's, I think, a high-end apartment, which means I can start up heists from it on my own. So we're going to enter the garage here. After the loading animation, here we go. So before I really get into all of them, I'm just going to take it step by step, show you each one, and basically just kind of get in it, start it up so you can see all the underglows and stuff like that. And yeah, so basically this is the first car, and this is the Vapid Hot Knife. For the paint job, I was able to do, basically there's like this glitch sort of thing that you can take a matte paint job and put a pearlescent on it instead of having it be metallic. So that's what I did on this one here. I'll get in it and show you the underglow. It's got this nice blue underglow. I also tried to get 2 cars of the same color, which actually at the end they aren't 2 of the same color, but it's all good. The underglow is kind of difficult to see actually right here because we have the white marble floor, but yeah, you can see basically the nice baby blue shining paint job on this one. It's all matte, so I really like that one. And this is actually probably my worst car. It handles pretty poorly, and it's not very fast, but it definitely looks really cool, and it's a good alternative to the Z-Type. This was only 90,000, and the Z-Type is 950,000. So next we're going to move on to the Cheetah. I used the nice Tron paint job on this one, so I'm going to get in, show you guys the underglow. It's relatively the same as the last one that I showed you guys. I've got the nice dark windows here, and also the glowing paint job with these nice rims. So that is the Cheetah. I don't think it has a special horn in it. Some of them I did put a special horn in, so those are these 2. Those are the blue ones. Next we're moving on to my Zentorno, where we have the dragon paint job. I think it's seafoam green and then race yellow as a pearlescent, and then it's got this nice red as the secondary. It's got this nice horn you guys can hear in the background. And yeah, it's a pretty nice car. Got some cool rims on it, goes pretty fast, and we have the red underglow. So that is that for the Zentorno. We're going to move on to my Enos Windsor, trying to move this video along pretty quickly. This is one of the cars from the Gotten Gains DLC Part 1, and it has this nice splinter sort of triangle livery to it. And then I put a like orangey yellow pearlescent over it, so it looks really, really nice. I'm going to enter it so you guys can see the underglow. And yeah, this is actually not, it's one of those cars that just is mainly for its looks. It doesn't actually function as a really fast car that well. I don't use it a whole lot, but it definitely is a nice piece to my garage, and it looks really cool. You can see that lime green underglow. So moving on to my next car, we've got 2 of the pink ones. You can see my Progen T20 right there, but we're going to show you the Kuruma first. This is my Kuruma, and if you don't know, the Kuruma is one of the bulletproof vehicles in the game, which means that basically, well, obviously it means that it can sustain a lot of fire for a long time, and it is absolutely amazing for just kind of camping out and going into these heists and different missions and just being completely protected from this vehicle. So it's a really good vehicle for that, and I use it quite frequently for most of my heists. You got the nice pink, just like solid pink color as the secondary, and then this nice dark kind of purple with a shimmery pearlescent pink on it, which looks really cool. And then we have the pony pink underglow, which is pretty difficult to see under the car, and we have these nice pony pink rims. So I hope you guys enjoyed that car. Definitely a good one to pick up if you don't have it. Next, we're moving on to the Progen T20. This is arguably the best car in the game now. I mean, it just came out with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2, and it is beautiful. You can see I have almost the same paint job as I did on the Kuruma. It's this nice purple with the pearlescent pink on it. Unfortunately, I didn't have a hot pink unlocked, so I had to use Pfister pink. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks definitely pretty cool. It's got the secondary of this nice purple rims, and the purple underglow. It's a nice car. If you haven't picked this up, definitely try to, but it is pretty expensive at 2.2 million, so it may not be the most practical car to get. So now you've seen that one. We're going to move on to the other two. I picked up the Lapidati Casco when it was on sale. This is a great car, very old school, but unfortunately it is not super practical. It has pretty bad handling, pretty slow, just like the Vapid Hot Knife, that's what it's called. So yeah, it's a great car indeed, and it's got this nice like flamed bronze look as well as these orange rims, and it's overall really cool. I also have the orange underglow, if you guys can see that. It's kind of difficult to like give you a good 360 view of the car in the garage, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're gonna move on to our next two. Before I move on to like the piece that I just got today, I'm gonna show you guys this bad boy. This is the Insurgent, the second bulletproof vehicle of the game. Unlike the Kuruma, it can sustain rocket fire, which means obviously you can shoot rockets at it and it will survive. I think it's like 3 or 4 rockets this thing can take. It's a monster, but unfortunately it does not have bulletproof windows, which the Kuruma does, meaning that you can get shot in it. You're not going to get shot quite as much, but it's possible that you could get shot in it. I believe you can take 6 people in this vehicle, and this is the customizable version. The other version you have to call in from Pegasus, and it has a 50 cal on the back. That's why I didn't pick that up, because you can't really customize it, and I really enjoy customizing all of my vehicles. So yeah, you guys can see I've got this like black with the pearlescent green on it, and then I have as my secondary, which is actually my crew color, the lime green color, which is really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think actually the tires are pea green or something, and the underglow, it's so hard to show you guys the underglow, but it is green as well. So I'm gonna hop out of this one. Alright, and now for our final vehicle, we have the Pegasi Osiris. This thing is awesome. I've got this nice gold paint. It's actually not the other gold paint. It's my custom gold paint as well as the secondary white. It looks very good. I think the way I made it was, it's like graphite, and then as the pearlescent you have bronze, something around there. Maybe it's bronze. That's what it is. It's bronze and then a pearlescent of yellow. I think it's just normal yellow, or might be race yellow. You guys can try it out if you like. I've got my secondary as this nice white, and then I have these tuner tires. I believe it's tuner tires with the $sign in it, which looks very cool, and the white rims, whitish rims, and I think it looks very nice all together. So I hope you guys enjoyed my entire garage. I spent so much money on this. I think it's valued at about $10 million, somewhere around there. And yeah, if you guys want to pick up this car, it's actually $1,950,000 or something, right around there. Pretty expensive, but definitely worth it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go out and we're gonna be able to test out the Hydra. Alright guys, so we have reached the helipad with our Hydra, and you may be asking or wondering, why the helipad? And that is because the Hydra, unlike all of the other jets and vehicles in the game, has vertical takeoff capabilities, which means basically it is a VTOL warship, which means you can take off vertically. Like I said, very cool technology. It's actually a pretty old jet. I believe it's like 40 years old or something like that, but it is definitely a very cool piece of my collection. So yeah, we're gonna open up this cockpit here, and we're gonna jump in. Ooh, that guy's got some hacks or something. Alright, here we go. Jumped right up in the Hydra, and here we go. We're flying up just like a helicopter, but we're in a jet. That is amazing. It's just the coolest thing. Like I've had so much fun with this. I've gotten people to stand on top of it while I take off, and I've gotten other people to drive like motorcycles on top of it. It's crazy the things you can do with this. There's so many different stunts and awesome things you can do with this vehicle. Here, I'll land down at the airport really quickly. Now we're in jet mode. As you can see, the jet engine in the back is running, and then we can switch, if we get around here, we can switch right up into helicopter mode again, and then with this one you can just easily turn around, which is really cool, and then go straight back into jet mode. It's the coolest thing. Like, you can do so many things with this jet. It's just amazing to me, and it definitely a very cool thing, especially if you use it in missions. It's great for taking out all the enemies in missions and everything like that. So here, I'll give you a little bit of a demo with it. We're gonna fly it. Gotta take up the landing gear. It makes it go slower. So we're gonna fly up right to this highway here and strafe the highway. You can see it's great for just doing all this awesome stuff. So here we go. we've converted into helicopter mode. It's kind of difficult to control, but you can easily just, what am I doing here? You just strafe the, yeah, there you go. You can strafe the highway just like that. You just strafe, and you can get all of the cars on the highway. It's so helpful. Like, just like, say this car right here is my target. Just turn around here, get right back behind it, and then shoot. Just like that. I've missed it, but you guys get the point. It's kind of difficult to use. I'm not particularly good at using it, but it's definitely a really cool vehicle to have in my collection, and it's very fun, so I recommend it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is everything for today. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.